Dámy a pánové, vítám vás u další epizody ke hře Red Dead Redemption 2. A maličko odbočíme od hlavního příběhu, protože v komentech jste mi psali, že bych se měl vrátit k tomu spálenému baráku, že tady je ta stará babka na vylútění a že tady jsou zlatý cihličky, nebo respektive zlatá cihlička. Tak jsem si řekl, že sem zajedeme, půjdeme to okouknout, cože? Ne, ty vole, ne, proč? Tak tohle to není dobrý. Kde mám nějaký vrhací srandičky? Vykouknu. Jasně, repka dolů. Super. No, rychle sem vlítneme a pryč odsud. Počkej, já jdu nějak špatně. Tak, tady máme babču, tak ji obereme. Jo, kámo, vydrž. Hej, máš, podrž mi to. Sakra, ta repka jde dolů. Tak, a kde teď máme tu... Já to udělám trošku jinak. Snad to přežiju. Nechci totiž zabíjet. Tak, dobrý, zůstaň a hlídej. A kde je ten další? Tak, parádička. Dobrý. Hej. Počkej, oni se zvednou? On nezůstane svázaný? Jako chceš mi říct, že se z toho dostal? Tak, dobrý, zůstali svázaný, fajn. Tak, a kde teď je ta... Počkej, co to tady zasvítilo? Fotografie? No. Nic moc na tom vidět není, nevadí. Vy jste psali, že má být někde pod podlahou, jo? Takže někde, kde by byla díra v podlaze. Hele. Truhlička, to by mohlo být ono. Hej, tak ale můžu to vylútit, prosím. Nevím, nějak mi to nejde, ale myslím si, že by to... Jako je to truhle. Tak, Arture. Je to ono. Já si myslím, že to je teda ta truhla, no, ale nevím, proč mi nejde jakoby jí vylútit. Zkusím jít jiným směrem. Hej, tak ale. Hro. Teď. Tyjo, tam byl chvilka, jak on nakročí. Dobrý. Tohle to byl takový, cihlička zlatá, super. Hele, díky moc. Tohle to se bude hodit. Nevím, proč mi to nechtěl vylútit, bylo to takový docela zvláštní, jak kolem toho tancoval, ale nešlo to, nevadí. Takže, já ji teď asi hned prodat nepojedu, ale portneme se vlastně k indiánům, kde nám pokračuje questík, takže my se uvidíme u indiánů. Hnedka jsme v táboře, takže pokecáme s náčelníkem a uvidíme, co pro nás bude mít dál. Hlavně tamhle mají i baráčky, to jsem si předtím nevšiml. Tak my jsme tady byli v noci, že jo? Pane Morgane, nazdar, jo? Tady je ten kapitán, nebo co to je? Jo, kapitán.
Captain Monroe. Of course. Chief's going out trying to find medications. It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all this.
We are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of the vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To není dobrý.
I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out. He knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. It's supposed to be heading to a pediatric coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Já jsem vždycky opatrnej, neboj.
Surely shall. Now come.
Okay.
Udělám to hezky v klidu a v tichosti. Neboj se. To mi jde. Tak měl bych trošku vykartáčovat koně, než pojedeme. Parádička.
Yes and no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. He can incite more retaliation, maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well,
dobrý, taky vyklepem všechny. A tamhle ten zničený most.
You don't need to be involved.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We really cannot afford more conflict.
Vždycky jsem diskrétní.
Can be arranged between Rains Falls and Colonel Favors.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. You only need to commandeer the vaccine. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous. All right, this is the spot I was thinking of. Let's cut up this way.
Sure.
Jasně, jedu za tebou. Já bych možná lohnul celý ten vůz, ne? Víš co, víc vakcínky, v pohodě.
Okay, let's dismount here. Best leave the horses back a bit. We'll have a good view over the road from this ledge. The wagon should come along this way.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. I think that's the wagon.
All right. Get yourself out of here.
The Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Jasně, čistě, rozumně. Chápu. Tak postupuju vždycky.
Try not to get yourself killed, Mr. Morgan.
Jo, tak to se neboj. Čistě, jo. Já nejprve zkusím zastavit, uvidím, jak to půjde. O, ty vole, já jsem se zabil úplně nejvíc. Ježišmarja. No nic. Jedeme na to tvrdě. Já se s nima mazat nebudu, mám to udělat v tichosti. Tak, tolik tichosti. Měli jste hoši zastavit. Budou si myslet, že to bylo přepadení. Prák doutník. Tak a myslím si, že jsme to dokázali. Není to úplně ideální, ale co se dá dělat? Maličko nám klesla repka, ale já doufám, že ji zvednu. To mi taky já je nebudu okrádat. Ještě do něj, mu kopnu do hlavy. Možná jsem na ten vůz měl prostě naskočit, vzít jim ho, ujet s ním a bylo by, no, ale co se dá dělat? Vyřešil jsem to takhle. Budem dělat jako, že se nikomu nic nestalo, když se zeptá. A tu repku vytáhnu, toho se úplně nebojím. Ono občas při tom přesouvání někoho potkáte, kdo je třeba ušpnutý, tak mu dáte nějaký lék nebo whisky, když je na tom hodně špatně. Takže ono záleží, no. Mohl jsem to udělat trošku tišejc, uznávám. Tak, kudy se tam, jo, tady, dobrý, jedu dobře. Já tady vždycky nevím, kudy nahoru. Tak, kde on je? Tak, jsem tady.
Wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
Jo, přesně, je docela dobře.
I'll have to take your word for that. We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not,
Přesně, vypadá to, jak kdyby to tam vybrali banditi.
Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
Tak, parádička. Čest mezi zloději. No, jako... Asi jsem jim mohl rozstřelit kola nebo něco, ale... Prostě... No, jasně, prostřelit pneumatiku mě napadlo, ale dobře. Šlo to určitě udělat líp, ale... Víš jak, tlačí nás čas, nevím jak dlouho ještě budu moc dobře střílet a tak. Takže, co tady máme další questík? Vlastně nám už zbývají, dá se říct, jenom ty hlavní. Tady máme toho, jasně, v táboře. A pak tady máme se Sejdí. A tady byl ještě questík na toho spisovatele, ten mi zmizel, nebo... Vypadá to, že jo? Uvidím. Já kousek popojedu, jestli třeba se tam neobjeví, nebo jestli tam není třeba jenom po ránu. Kouknu znova. A není, hele. Já bych možná zajel za Sejdí, sice tady je na nás je vypsaná odměna, což není úplně fajn. A nebo... Ne, hele. Umění konverzace. Víš co, zajdeme za Sejdí, uvidíme, co po nás bude chtít a potom uděláme tady ten questík. OK, takový je plán. Takže uvidíme se ve městě. Maličko jsem změnil plány, nepojedeme za Sejdí, ale pojedeme do tábora, mrknout na questík. Počkej, co pak? Hej. To nevypadá dobře, já toho chudáka asi sundám, ne? Sakra. Takže pást, jo, hoši. Kde jsou další? Nevidím. Jak na mě chtěl nakráčet? To jsou tady ty parchanti. Wow. Tak to jsem nečekal. Já jsem myslel, že z něj třeba padne něco zajímavého. Ale že tohle to bude čistokrevný přepadení. OK. Nějaký dokumentík měl u sebe. Jasně. Tak, vybereme je. Parchanty jedny, jako tohle to jsem nečekal. Dobrá, ale máme to. Naštěstí jich nebylo moc, byly 3, takže je dobré. To ještě zvládám. Tak, už jsme u tábora, takže mrkneme na hlavní questíček. Tak, koně necháme uprostřed silnice, protože můžeme, nebo uprostřed cesty.
You don't know that. She told us. She was in love. She would have said anything. Who knows what she did or didn't do? What do you think, Arthur?
No.
If she betrayed us, if she really did, well, it's a bad business either way. But I'm confused like both of you.
No.
It's bad, but...
Nevím, co na tohle to úplně říct. Jako úplně odkráglovatý nemuseli, že jo? Tak, co pak máš pro nás?
I was,
Leaving again?
yes, just leaving. I'll see you soon.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was you, I'd disappear too. This is all pretty much over.
I'll be back.
No, you won't. Let's not pretend no more. Get out of here.
I'll miss you, Arthur. You've been a fine friend to me.
No, let's not get over sentimental. Well, the place is quiet. Get out of here. You go with my blessing.
Thank you, Arthur.
Jako, všiml jsem si, že hodně lidí chce odejít nebo takhle. Takže ten náš gang se maličko rozpadá, no.
Found a friend looking for you.
Mr. Morgan. Sir.
A Nazar.
How are you? A little better. I hope so. How can I help you? I'm sorry to impose on you again, but I believe I've made progress brokering peace. You have? I believe so. Colonel Favors has agreed to a meeting. to discuss and maybe resolve his alleged grievances and mine. Now, he has lied to me more times than I care to remember, but maybe this time he must want peace. Why could he possibly want to humiliate us further?
Well, we got words for his kind, but they're colloquial.
Perhaps I could make one last request. My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us to keep the peace?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of dull talking and ceremony. But I feel with some non-tribe members present, their chances of lying or worse will be reduced.
Will you, Arthur?
No, půjdem do toho.
It ain't my business, brother. No, I know. But it is mine. Do it for me?
Charles,
I've saved your life. Do it for me.
Sure. Come on. You owe this man. You should have him do your negotiations.
Let's go.
Jo, no. A tak je pravda, že nás zachránil, takže proč mu to neuplatit, jo? Maličkou laskavostí. Mně se líbí, jak mi vždycky někdo zaparkuje koně. To je fajn. Ok, jeď, kudy jedem? Jo, tamhle.
Ain't a problem. Just hope nobody recognizes me. Had a few run-ins with the army recently. I wish we could have done more to control the situation. Dutch should not have gotten involved.
My son has a mind of his own. Too much so, in fact. I just hope Colonel Favors can be reasoned with. I am not asking for very much. Jako
myslím, že se to zvrtne v pěknou přestřelku, protože, jak sám říkal, už několikrát mulhal. Ale hoši, já do sebe jenom něco loupnu v rychlosti. Nemám něco upečenýho. I když, já si dám doutníček. No, tomu nedělá moc dobře, ale zvládneme. A doplním si očičko. Což znamená tohle. Kdyby se to tady zvrtlo, tak ať mám zpomalení, že jo? To je taky tak pěkný. OK. Čauši.
Excuse me. This way.
Oni nemůžou mít zbraně, říkal, no, takže je to na nás. Tak, nějakých 5-6 sápků, to zvládneme. Počkejte, hoši, zaparkuju. Já jdu v čele.
Colonel Favors, Captain Monroe, we come in peace.
Hello again. Who are these two?
They're friends of my people.
Interesting looking fellows.
Yeah, they won't cause
Co máš za problém?
Well, I should hope not. Listen, Mr.
Chief.
Yes, Mr. I can't say that silly name. What is it?
In English, they call me Rain's Fall.
Yes, I'm sure they do. Listen, we're all Americans here, and we want an outcome. But quite frankly, I'm confused. Your men are little more than criminals, in my opinion. Keep breaking peace treaties we've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. But there are limits. So, let me be very...
Arthur na tom není dobře.
You okay, man? Someone. Jackson, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Come this way, buddy.
I said, are you being facetious, Captain Monroe?
No, sir, I am not.
Chief Rains.
That's Rain's Fall.
Exactly. Chief Rains, the thing
Quite a
is,
cough.
the federal government.
Sure.
that I handle
Wait here.
the situation.
I'll fetch you some water.
Jasně,
I'll
počkám.
be fine. Thank you.
No. You know he's going to have Monroe court-martialed. Or attempt to. He's going to make a disgrace of him.
Monroe? He seems likable enough for a West Pointer. Why?
You know what Favors is like. Because he thinks it's right. Because he thinks Monroe is a patsy. Or a spy. He's convinced he had something to do with those vaccines getting stolen. He thinks Monroe is going to force him into making a concession with the Indians. So he removes Monroe.
Removes how?
To není dobrý. Ten Monroe vypadá docela na pohodu.
And hanged.
Why does Favors care about the Indians?
Because he doesn't want to back down. His whole professional life. You know what they say about him. Hightail Favors. The man who missed a battle.
Poor Monroe. Kinda liked him.
I know. Well, still, he's kind of stuck up. Your men violated the treaty. That treaty is null and void. I have been appointed to negotiate...
Feeling better?
Yeah, come on. Let's go.
The
Jo, je mi
lands
líp.
currently occupied belong to the United States government. Why is this so confusing, sir? Why?
Good day, Colonel Favors.
Well, that was remarkably unproductive.
So,
I'm afraid the federal government was quite clear, Colonel, that it wanted peace, and peace for all, and that the treaty had not been broken by anybody.
Oh, is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public? Was that its plan too, sir? You insult me. You insult the regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest me?
Gross insubordination. Disobeying an order. Treason.
Are you mad?
You had those vaccines stolen. You disrupted a negotiation.
let him go.
This is all getting out of hand.
Aye.
Captain Monroe, let's get out of here.
Aye,
If
aye.
I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut, amigo.
Přesně, sklapni.
I don't want to kill this man, but shall.
Get away with this.
Charles, Captain Monroe, mount up now. We're getting out of here.
Co vám správným směrem? Jo, kůň se zase podělal. A se ho moc krmím. A prosím tě, ty nikoho nezabiješ. Tak jo, zdráčka uši, zdráčka. Trošku se to vymklo. Já v tom byl nevinně. Já je asi nechci úplně zabíjet, ale... No. Hele, myslím si, že žijou, když jim zabijem koně, tak... Dobrý, on se o ně postará, takže to nezabijím já. A sakra. Dobrá, krém se. Beru si 2 bouchačky, protože to prostě je stylový. Je. Sakra, já mám blbou mužku dneska, to je tím kašlem. Dobrý hoši, pojďte, pojďte, pojďte. Jo, tamhle až. To si děláš srandu, on mě fakt trefil. Nějaký krytí nepřipadá v úvahu. Dobře, teď se chvilku skryju. Hele. Ježišmarja. Do té chvíle to bylo dobrý. Dobře, vezmeme to trošku i skrytím. Dostal ho, dostal, superino. A sakra, sakra, už jsou blízko. Vezmeme jiný kalibr. A úplně mu to urvalo rameno. Tak, teď jde povoz. Já to zkusím znova. Tak, tady máte hošani. Koukni, ježiš, tak to jsem hodně přestřelil. Tak, přemístíme se. Trošičku blíž. Tak, dobrý, dobrý, dobrý. Nabijím, nabijím, nabijím. Sedej. A jedem. Jo, tady ty přestřelky, to je taková pecka. Vidím. Sorry, na koních tak dobrou mužku nemám, když jedou. Nebo no, dobrou mužku, co si budeme jako. Moje mužka stojí za prd, ale přece jenom na tom koni to je mnohem těžší. Se nějak vyvrbí.
I've been an army man my whole life.
I heard them talk. They was gonna have you hanged for treason. Can't die for those fools.
And what about the chief?
We'll do what we can.
Hele, zrovna ti jede vlak.
I wouldn't think so.
Tak jo, kámo. A zmiz odsud. Ten kůň zase špinavej.
Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
I fear it may be Mr. Monroe from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Jo, tomu ostrovu se vyhýbej.
Mr. Morgan, are you okay?
Well, never better. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm on my way down to Mexico. They're finally sending me on a mission. Brother Dorkins is very jealous.
Tyhle, ten kašel, to je čím dál horší.
What's wrong?
I'm dying, sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I got TB. I got it. Beating a man to death for a few bucks. I've lived a bad life, sister.
We've all lived bad lives, Mr. Morgan. We all sin. But I know you.
You don't know me.
Forgive me, but that's the problem. You don't know you.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but whenever we happen to meet, you're always helping people and smiling.
I had a son. He passed away. I had a girl who loved me. I threw that away. My mama died when I was a kid. And my daddy, well, I watched him die. And it weren't soon enough.
My husband died a long time ago. Life is full of pain. But there is also love and beauty.
What am I gonna do now?
Be grateful that for the first time, you see your life clearly.
Sure.
Perhaps you could help somebody. Helping makes you really happy.
To dělám furt.
I still don't believe in nothing.
Often, neither do I. But then I meet someone like you, and everything makes sense.
You're too smart for me, sister. I guess I'm afraid.
There is nothing to be afraid of, Mr. Morgan. Take a gamble that love exists and do a loving act.
All aboard? I shall try.
I know you will. Goodbye, goodbye, Mr.
Jo,
Morgan.
příjemnou cestu.
Goodbye.
Sister?
No. Umění konverzace. Nedopadlo to úplně nejlíp. Tak, odměnu na naší hlavu máme zaplacenou. Tu jsem zacálnul, bylo to $20, takže nic velkýho. A co pak nám tady zbývá? Vlastně zastavit si za Sadie. Takže, já bych to viděl tak, že tam zajedeme. Uvidíme, co po nás holka bude chtít. Jsme zpátky v civilizaci. A koukám, že tady máme vedlejší questík u Henryho. Což znamená, že tam určitě zajdu, protože to je vlastně ten spisovatel. A docela mě zajímá, jak to je s ním. Je to ten spisovatel, že jo? Nepletu si to. Hele, něco ale s pápnem. Já bych tady měl mít upečený masíčko, protože jsem cestou napekl. Au. Kudy se tam leze? Nebo tam můžu jenom ve dne? Čkej. Navštiv Henryho. Já bych strašně rád, ale... Mají zamčíno? Jak si? Čkej, mrknu tady dozadu, jestli třeba... Zadním vchodem to nepůjde. Jo, půjde. Super.
Yes?
Sorry. I'm looking for, the mayor.
Yes.
Jo, počkej, tak to byl starosta, ten Henry, tak to si pletu.
Or what was it?
I forget.
Quite. Welcome to government. Democracy. An interesting idea. Monsieur le Mieux?
Come in. Oh, hello, friend.
Hello.
Čau.
Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, really? Okay. Now, you are not going to rob me again, are you?
Já. Nikdy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. But you are not a very popular man. There's all kinds of nasty people want to speak to you, Mr. Tacitus.
I know.
They won't hear anything about you from me. But...
yeah, there's always a but.
Of course, I'm a politician.
Who needs killing?
Nobody. We are not savages, merely Frenchmen. It would be ridiculous killing. Oh, dear. Terrifying, yes.
I suppose I can do that almost as well as kill.
I'm sure you can. Now, it's all very ethical. You see, I've been trying to open a major museum, a place of culture to elevate people's souls. And what do museums need? Art. And how do you buy art?
I don't know.
I buy art of some nasty little man from Paris selling me some destitute aristocrat's collection of old masters that it turns out he may have been painting himself.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed. But these are good paintings. I can't make the difference, and I'm French. Only this even nastier little man from New Haven has come here to verify my paintings, and he's saying that they're all fake.
So?
So perhaps he can be persuaded to revise his opinion.
Oh, he's been so beastly.
Exactly. Now, Jean-Marc, perhaps you can take Mr. Arthur, Mr. Tacitus, to meet little Professor Shitface and have a word with him.
On ví moc dobře, kdo jsme.
Saint-Denis welcomes you like a son, sir. Bonne chance.
Tam mám koně zaparkovanýho.
Come, sir, if you don't mind. The gallery is just at the end of this avenue.
Jo,
As
jedem.
I said, he is a beastly man, this professor.
Wow, tyjo, tady ten jenom malej kočár, to je docela mršná. Mršnej vozíček.
I thought we French had a monopoly on arrogance, but no. An overeducated American can be far, far worse.
Luckily, there ain't too many overeducated Americans around.
Yes, indeed. The mayor had such grand plans for our city and its people. We shall have truly broad democracy, working for the rich and the poor alike. The gallery is just up ahead.
I driftit se s ním dá. Tak jsme tu.
There, Mr. Arthur, there!
No. What's his name again?
Officer Shiftaker.
No ten má blbý jméno. Ani jdu s ním pokecat. Máme ho sledovat. Dobře. Maličko se přiblížím. Sakra, lidi. Já mu mám asi dát jenom pár facek a tak, trošku ho postrašit.
Professor? Excuse me.
Ah, hello.
The mayor asked me to get a preview of your findings in there.
The mayor knows very well what I found. Every painting was a brazen fraud.
That's a big claim. One that's gonna upset a lot of people. Myself included.
I'm afraid that's just hard cheese. Now I've got a train to catch back to New Haven.
Kámo,
I see it's gonna take a fist in your face to persuade you.
Oh, wait.
I gotta
Pohrozíme.
punch you to change your mind.
I couldn't. My reputation.
You gonna think of your reputation when your brain is jelly?
I'd never be published again.
Hele, já mu budu jenom hrozit. Tak nic, tak mu jdu dát pár facek.
An academic reputation is really far less important than a broken nose.
Yes, sir. I see that now.
The thing is, now people are going to look at those paintings and love them. So you're helping people, really. You know I'm right, Professor. Please, not get me upset with you again.
No, sir. You're right. You're very, very right.
So you're going to send the mayor what he needs. Because otherwise, I'll be in New Haven.
No. We don't want that.
Of course we don't.
I'll bring my paper this evening, sir.
Very good, Professor. Very good.
Dobrý, šlo to udělat i bez mlácení. To jsem moc rád. Teď víš co, zase by to vypadalo hrozně nápadně, kdyby byl celý potlučený. Tak jo, vyřešeno.
So, turns out, all those paintings were real after all. Problem solved.
Wonderful, wonderful. The mayor shall be so pleased.
Sure.
Was Professor Shiftaker happy to change his mind?
He wasn't initially, but he came around in the end.
Oh, my lord. This is not right.
Trust me, I've done much worse.
I shall burn in hell for this.
Here's hoping.
Here. The mayor asked me to give you this.
Oh, thank you.
Tak, kolik nám za to dali? $15 za takhle čistou prácičku? Hele, nemám s tím absolutně problém. S tím, že tady máme hned Sadie, takže za ní zajdem a uvidíme, co po nás bude chtít. Holka 1. Nevím, kde mám koně, někde úplně moc daleko. Tak, Sadie je v báru, jo? Kudy si tam leze? Dobrý den, s Dačem.
Here I am. Come on, let's go. Let's go where? And why are you so riled up?
Today is a great day, Arthur. Today is the day they are going to hang Colm O'Driscoll.
That's so.
Rather they hang him or I shoot him.
Oh, they are gonna hang him.
Yeah, and not before time.
That boy's been on the gallows more than most. I wouldn't count anything until his neck's broke.
Well, nor would I. Which is why, despite us being wanted men, we're gonna attend the event ourselves.
And follow him onto the scaffold?
Well, let's hope not. But if I could see that son of a bitch breathe his last, I think I'd die a happy man. We are gonna disguise ourselves.
In this?
In this.
Dobře.
Okay.
Paráda.
Come on.
Well, don't we just look the part?
We'll cut through the alley to get to the gallows. We keep our weapons holstered, our disguises on, and our wits about us.
Jo, to mi jde.
Mrs. Adler, might I say, being a fancy woman of Saint Denis suits you.
I'd dress up like the Queen of Sheba if it meant seeing that son of a bitch swing.
Colm hung me up, nearly butchered me. That don't mean I'm comfortable in this woolen coat.
You made it out of that predicament, as I remember, Mr. Morgan. My husband weren't so lucky.
You lost your husband. I lost my darling Annabelle. That poor boy Kieran. We've all lost something because of Colm. And that is why we will.
Jako jo, to má pravdu, no, ale přijde mi prostě, že se chce pomstít sám za sebe.
Keep those fingers off those triggers, because we'll need cool heads and calm dispositions to see this done.
Practice what you preach, brother.
Whatever do you mean?
Are you gonna keep your cool? Really? When you seem to lose it all so often now.
This doubting and questioning of yours, I miss the old Arthur.
Don't we all?
You two quit it. Y'all got a job to do, and
we're all in rough agreement about how we're doing it. As far as I can tell.
Exactly. We'll get it done, all right.
All right then. Come on. We got a hanging to witness.
Teď už jsme tady, tak nepruď.
Look here, don't the public love an execution?
Tamhle ten cápek má taky pušku.
Hey. All right. Good. Now, you see that pair of assholes? Sure. They're Combs boys. Yes, I think so. What a surprise. I'm glad we're here. What are they pointing at? I don't know. We gotta follow them and find out. Yeah. Oh, here comes somebody. Stay here. Don't do nothing.
Přesně, nic nedělej. Já počítám, že ona pod těma šatama má úplný arzenál.
Yes, sir. The crowd came to see a show. We don't want to disappoint them. I guess they did miss their chance to see John swing by his neck. Hey, you know I wasn't going to let it come to that. I guess I don't know what I know no more. And I guess this isn't the time to question either my decisions or yours. Here and now, Colm O'Driscoll's going to get his due. He's turned down there.
Dobrá, tak maličko bychom mohli přidat, ne?
Let's go. Quiet.
Lidu, tiše, jako myška.
What's it look like? A bunch of cops. How many? Enough. So what do you think? Paul's up on the roof. Once he starts shooting, we have to have our wits about us and move fast. Yeah, I guess we faced worse than this before. Sure. Let's get to it. Yeah.
So, they got a guy up on the roof overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there, onto one of these verandas, through a building maybe, and get him. And do it silently. Well, obviously I'm gonna do it silently. I want to see this bastard swing.
Dobrá. Tady to taky vede nahoru, ale on říkal, že tady někde vrchem. Žebřík? Tak to se mi úplně nepovedlo. A jo, tak nemávej. Nemávej rukama, já to najdu. Hele. Jsem na střeše. Tak a on je přesně kde? Aha. Ty vole, parchant. On jako umí. Au. No, konečně. Dobrý. Tady to bylo nepříjemný, mě prostě nešlo dát, abych ho škrtil, že jo?
As well you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges...
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence, Colm O'Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged by the neck until you are
Kámo, máš to blbý, viď?
This is not a task we take lightly. It is not a task we enjoy. But it is a task we
Už
must
ví, že je po
carry
něm.
out if our civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready? Colm O'Driscoll, may God, in his infinite wisdom, have mercy upon your soul. Whenever you are ready.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die. You ruined my life!
A sakra. To teď to bylo v pohodě. OK. Já to jsem střelil jenom do ramene. Do nožky, ať vykoukne a jednu do zadku. Super. Myslím si, že jsem je sundal oba naraz. Rádička, ještě někdo někde? Je to trošku srabácký dozad, ale co se dá dělat? Ten ještě se hýbal, já to viděl. Dobrý, zdrhejte. Tohle Sadie se fakt nechala hodně uníst. Maličko se to tam zvrtlo v přestřelku, no ale co se dá dělat?
How you get on, Arthur?
No, dobrý.
We saw the bastard hang okay, but the whole thing ain't gonna save us.
I guess that's one less thing to worry about.
I guess compared to the entire government, in the end, Colm O'Driscoll didn't seem like such a worry.
A letter came for you.
Oh, okay.
Jo.
I know it's from that Mary.
Mary?
She ain't worth it, Arthur.
Who is?
My dear Arthur, you never showed up. And now, after looking at the newspapers, I understand why. I don't imagine you'll receive this letter, but I nonetheless must send it. Arthur. Oh, Arthur. I was just starting to dream the silliest and softest of dreams. I miss you, and I will always miss you. But I cannot live like that. And it seems you cannot live any other way. When I'm with you, the world makes sense, but when we are apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape. I'm so sorry for everything long ago, and for starting up that business again. There's a good man within you, Arthur, but he is wrestling with a giant, and the giant wins time and again. You've broken my heart again, and I fear I have broken yours. And for that, I will never forgive myself, but you must let me go now. I enclose a ring you gave me many years ago, when we were both young. Not because I don't like it, but because I care for it far too much, and it reminds me too much of you. I hope one day you will find some people in love who can use this, for it kept me thinking of you all these years, and I hope by returning it to you, I can finally be free. Goodbye, Mary.
Čoče, asi dobře dělá, no, protože co si budem, Arthur na tom není úplně dobře. Máme achievement. Není na tom úplně dobře, takže by to nemělo úplně budoucnost. Takže jo, asi to chápu. Tak, co pak máme další questíky? Máme tady toho rybáře. A teď chci jít na lov, tak to doufám, že bude už lepší. A pak tady máme letícího orla. Což, ty vole, to vypadá hodně zajímavě, ten obrázek. A jediný 2 questíky. OK, nicméně, na to my se podíváme až v další epizodě. Já doufám, že se vám ta dnešní líbila. Pokud ano, budu moc rád, když nahodíte like, případně odběr, jestli ještě nemáte. A my se uvidíme u pokračování. Takže jo, díky moc a čus!